Good morning, Sound Squad, and welcome to another VGC 2017 live Wi-Fi team builder featuring the Pokemon Milotic. As you can see, the team is all built, ready to go over there, but I'm going to go through them one by one to explain exactly what my logic is behind each mon and why I have what I have. And of course, guys, always check out the description down below. We always have the Pokemon team, the EVs, the IVs, all that good stuff down below, so make sure your eyes peeping down below in the description for important information you may need. So, with that being said, we're going to hop right into this Milotic team, and our first Pokemon is Metagross. Protect, Bullet Punch, Zen Headbutt, and Meteor Mash. Max attack, max speed, Adamant Nature. 4 points into the HP slot. This is a Metagross meant for Tailwinds, and Tailwind speed is 244. That is to outspeed everything you want it to, and it just puts in the work from there. I love Metagross for two reasons. One, it's one of the few mons in the meta that can definitely go toe-to-toe with a Tapu Lele outside of Tapu Lele having Shadow Ball, which is not that common, but Metagross is a great answer for Tapu Lele, and it's just a great mon in general. Thing you gotta note, though, is that having a Tapu Lele in my team, as you can see right here, I'm rocking a Lele with a Metagross. You just gotta watch out and play your cards right. Remember that you cannot Bullet Punch non-flying Pokemon when Lele's terrain is up, so we gotta watch out for that. Otherwise, Bullet Punch is great, Zen Headbutt is great, Meteor Mash is great. We are not rocking Psychium Z. We are not rocking a berry or a seed or anything. We are rocking a weakness policy to eat up those special attacks, those attacks we are weak to, such as a non-stab EQ or a Flamethrower from like an Arcanine, maybe a Flare Blitz. I don't know about that. Those random stray special attacks, attacks that are weak to, just to give me the 3+2 and then do damage with Bullet Punch, Zen Headbutt, Meteor Mash. Also, guys, having Lele in the team makes Zen Headbutt that much stronger. If Zen Headbutt gets boosted by the terrain power, it is great, phenomenal, and beautiful. And of course, that chance to flinch is always there, so keep that in mind about Metagross. Overall, he's a great mon. I like him a lot, and that is that with the Metagross slot. Next up, we have our Juggernaut, though, Whimsicott, right here. Protect, Timid Nature Power, Moonblast, Timid, Prankster, Normalium Z, max speed, max attack, and it is a force to be reckoned with. 1, it outspeeds Garchomp. 2, it resists EQ. 3, you are timed so weak to poison. That's okay. We can deal with that with other aspects of our team. And I think Whimsicott is great because it has Prankster Tailwinds. So even in Lele's terrain or whatnot, you can still Tailwind and boost your team's speed up. Nature Power does indeed get priority. So what you do, you go Nature Power, priority, Normalium Z. Now what does that do? If Coco's in the field, it becomes Gigable Havoc. Lele, it's whatever the Psychium Z is called. Finny, it is Hydro Vortex. It is Twinkle Tackle, I believe. And for Bulu, it becomes Bloom Doom. So that is what Nature Power Normalium Z does, basically. And you get priority, so whether your opponent has Trick 'em up or not, you're going to be able to go first for the most part. Actually, it's guaranteed because it's boosted by Prankster, unless it's like a faster Prankster user, which I don't think there is right now. Maybe a Gale Wings Talonflame, but other than that, you're going to be going first. Get that, maybe you get that kill that you need. For example, like, you verse it on Milotic or Finny, and there's a Coco terrain up, you can go Gigable Havoc on that slot, get that damage that you need to kill that, Finny, that Milotic, or maybe even a Celesteela. Like, that is the point of our Whimsicott right here. If I'm not running Normalium Z, you can indeed go Focus Sash and then put Steelium Z on the Metagross, which I might do, I might not. I don't know, but I'm going to test right now Normalium Z and see how consistent it is before making any choices or switches to this team for now. But overall, I like Whimsicott having Normalium Z. I've seen people been using it quite a few times on the Battle Spot ranked, and I've lost to it quite a few times because it's caught me off guard. But I think it's really good. It could definitely work out great for us. Yes, Whimsicott is frail. You got to keep up that momentum and make sure it could survive. Otherwise, it's going to die pretty quick to any attack it's weak to, and some neutral attacks as well. So keep him alive, get Tailwind up, and the rest should be taken care of by the rest of your team. So that is our Whimsicott set right there, and on to the next Pokemon. We got the Arcanine. Now this team is rocking 4 special attackers and 2 physical. So Intimidate is a little bit weaker against our team, but at the same time, those special bulky Pokemon are gonna be a little bit harder for us to get through. But we do have a special Arcanine. You can go physical, but I want to run a bulky Arcanine just to have Protect, Willow, Snarl, and Flamethrower, mostly for the Will-O-Wisp support. Like this team is pretty frail for the most part. Outside of Milotic, this team is pretty damn frail, and the Arcanine as well. So that Will-O-Wisp might be able to allow Pokemon to live that much longer. Snarl is great to lower special attack. Make this team look like the frailness of the team, make it last a little bit longer. And then, of course, Flamethrower for stab, and then your great Kartana answer. That's why this Arcanine is here. If I get a Reed, Cola, Garchomp coming in, I can burn a Garchomp, which is freaking phenomenal to have in doubles. Garchomp is just useless once it's burned. It feels so good to burn a Garchomp. Snarl is there because I hate Snarl. I always have, I always will, but I can't deny it's good and it comes in clutch sometimes. And hitting both Pokemon and killing Pokemon that's lived on the Focus Sash, or like just hitting both Pokemon for damage in general and hitting like, I don't know, it's just nice to have. Otherwise, if you don't like Snarl like me, you could go Helping Hand, E-Speed, Wild Charge, but at the same time, you do have a Lele, so you don't want to E-Speed, you don't want to be upset that you have E-Speed and you can't use it when you could have used Snarl, Helping Hand, or something else on the Arcanine slot. So you gotta watch out for that. Of course, I don't think you want to run an E-Speed on a Calm Arcanine, but you can run E-Speed on a physical Arcanine. Of course, Wild Charge, Flare Blitz, Close Combat, whatever your heart desires on your Arcanine. But I'm gonna run a special one for today for you guys, and test out how that goes. Arcanine's bulky. It lives for a while. Aguav keeps you alive for even longer, and I really like the berries in this meta, how they change and make them actually really good. That's freaking awesome. So we got berries on deck for the Arcanine, and that is that, my friends. This team is a little bit of an EQ weakness between Metagross and Arcanine, but Whimsicott resisted, and my Milotic kind of scares Garchomps and whatnot, so that's why I have, that's why I'm okay with, like, not having a clear-cut Garchomp answer on this team, other than my Milotic. So that is, I mean, we could also Moonblast you, but it's hit or miss. Anyway, next Pokemon is Pheromosa. This is our answer for Porygon 2's Snorlax, Muck, and whatever else dies to high jump kick in one shot for the most part. Now, standard Porygon 2, or my definition of standard Porygon 2, is Relaxed Nature, 180 defense, 76 speed def, max HP. With those EVs in Porygon 2, high jump kick has a 70% chance, like a 69.8% chance to OHKO Porygon 2. Now, 9 times, or I should say not, maybe 7 times out of 10, your opponent is not going to leave a Porygon 2 on the field when there's a Pheromosa there, unless Trick Room is already up. So Pheromosa's goal is to scare Porygon 2s out, force them to switch, and then kill them late game. So basically, if they lead Porygon 2, you either U-turn that slot or high jump kick if there's like no fear of a ghost Pokemon or Pokemon immune to fighting for whatever reason, whatever it may be, or like if every Pokemon's like neutral or weak to high jump kick, no one resists fighting, you're good to go. You can high jump kick that slot no matter what. Otherwise, you U-turn and get momentum in your favor. Pheromosa is strictly here for big damage and scaring out Porygon 2s, to be honest, and killing Snorlaxes and Mucks. Muck, if you do like literally like 4 to 5 damage to Muck, high jump kick will guarantee OHKO on Muck. Otherwise, it's like a very, very, very high chance to OHKO, like maybe an 88% chance, if not higher. I forgot what it was exactly. I did the calc a while ago when I first used Pheromosa. If you guys want to check out that video or previous videos and find it, go for it. But I can guarantee you, you do a little bit of damage to Muck, high jump kick, automatically kills it, and there is a slight chance. I'm gonna sneeze, hold on. Sorry, guys. I should say, there's a very big chance he will die no matter what, the high jump kick. Very high chance. I think it's above 90, to be honest. But like I said, Pheromosa here is to scare at the Mucks. To scare at the Porygon 2s, kill Snorlax, kill Muck, and just put in work in general. Also, Poison Jab at +1 kills all the Tapus, I believe. Not Finny, but all the rest of them. And against Finny, you just Poison Jab, obviously. And you keep yourself alive. And the thing with Pheromosa, like I always say, guys, missing high jump kick is not the end of the world. This thing is going to die on one hit no matter what. Your HP stat does not matter, in my opinion, unless you have a focus sash. So just high jump kick away. If you miss, it sucks, but... Or if they protect, it sucks, but it's not the end of the world. You can obviously bring it back, and then... Because you're so damn fast, things work out great for you. Next up, we have Tapu Lele. Rocking a Protect, T-Bolt, Moonblast. Psychic is my extended Lily set that I've been using since, like, forever. T-Bolt is there for my coverage of choice for Gyarados and Celesteela, and then Moonblast Psychic is obvious, plus Psychium Z. Nothing crazy here. We're just going to go right to the Milotic right here. Boom. Now, this is basically like 2016 Milotic, 2015 Milotic, Protect, Recover, Scald, Ice Beam. Nothing too crazy here, but instead of Moringa Berry, we're rocking a Psychic Seed, because why would you want to run Moringa Berry like I used to, when you can just get that speed def boost right away before you take a hit by a special attack? So right away, boom. Milotic and Milotic Lele come in. You get the def boost right away, and you're good to go. You don't have to wait to get hit by an attack. Boom. Psychic Seed goes off, and you are at basically 145, goes up to what does half of that is basically like 72 roughly. So your speed def will be around 217 roughly, something like that, with when it goes up by +1. Because there's a +1 in this game. I think is 0.5 is +1 and -1 is 0.67. I forget exactly what it is, guys, but I'm pretty sure a +1 is 0.5. You guys can correct me down below if you want in the comments. But Protect, Recover, Scald, Ice Beam, all obvious. Ice Beam is Chomp and Pokemon weak to Ice. Scald is Stab. Recover is make you for your longevity. And Protect for those times you really want to just survive and stall out Trick Room, Tailwind, something like that. I don't know. But this is basically my Milotic right here. And my Milotic obviously is competitive with the ever-rising power of Arcanine and Gyarados in the meta. And even like every now and then Tauros and other Pokemon with Intimidate. Getting like making your opponent think twice about bringing in the Arcanine or Gyarados, giving you a free +1 is incredible. And also, guys, for example, you're up against the Finny, Muddy Water, Negative Accuracy, that's a free +2 special attack. You lose an attack set from a Play Rough, from a Mimikyu, or like if any stat drops on my Milotic, your special attack is going up by 2 stages, which is freaking awesome. Outside of Snarl, you only go by +1. What else? If you, like I said, if you Snarl, it's +1 instead of +2. But for the most part, if you get intimidated, anything like that, it's going to be a +2 special attack. And that is incredible for my Milotic, guys. So, my Milotic, great mon. Especially with Arcanine and Gyarados usage going up. Try it out, guys. Like I said, the team is in the description down below. Check it out. Try for yourself. For now, we're going to go to the team live. As always, I was Talent. You guys are the glorious Talent Squad. Have a great day. I will see you for live team testing. Enjoy yourself. And I'll see you then.